Hello, my name is Alicia and welcome to my classroom. Every morning when I wake up, I transform this little corner of my studio into my classroom. So let's take a look at the morning. I usually teach about 3 classes every weekday before starting my day job. They're 25 minutes each, and depending on how many classes I teach per month, it can end up being $21 per hour. So to create my classroom, I set up a simple backdrop, put my computer on a base so that it's at eye level and not at an awkward angle, and then I control the lighting by closing my blinds and adding some lights. Before starting the day's classes, I check out my schedule to make sure that I am ready to teach all of my classes, have some sips of coffee, and just generally prepare for having a ton of energy for my students. Headphones in, and go! The platform has a video chat feature where you can see them, they can see you. There is also a shared whiteboard. You run through the slides, you control it, but you can both draw on the slides. And as fun as it is to hear me squeaking like a bunny, let's get out of here. Because I live alone in a studio apartment, I didn't have any supplies to get started. So before teaching, I went out and bought a puppet for the role playing. Hello, how are you? I'm great. I got 2 options for rewards. These little animal finger puppets for the younger kids and gold medals for the older kids. I also got a bunch of magnetic letters and numbers, which I can use for this board over here. I use it most for blending, spelling out words. For the most part, this board lives in this corner. I'd also like to share with you a handful of things that I wish that I knew before going into the VIPKID teaching process. The application process is long. I taught a demo class and 2 mock classes, which was me teaching to a grown woman as if she were 5 years old. Tricky. Pay very close attention to those short notice classes. I had 2 classes that were booked overnight while I was sleeping, and I didn't check in the morning, so I missed 2 classes in my first month. It can take a while to get classes booked, especially if you miss 2 classes in your first month. But once the bookings start coming in, everything just takes off, and suddenly your schedule is full, and you get to spend the morning or late night with all of these really adorable kids teaching fun lessons. Let me tell you though, it can get a little bit repetitive. Even though you have to adapt your teaching style to all these different kids and you're working with a range of ages, the lessons are quite similar. Sometimes when I go into the office after having taught a few classes for VIPKID, I'll be speaking in these really short, simple sentences like, "Hi, how are you?" There is a ton of material available on the VIPKID website once you start, on social media, on YouTube. I watched so many tutorials before starting. Here's looking at you, Teacher Nancy. Teaching for VIPKID has been a great experience thus far, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. Thanks so much for watching. I left my email address down below as well as my referral code. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I'd love to help. Oh.